Was there any consequences that were happening at that time that you could see until, you kind of,
Well, yeah, I mean, but not real consequences, you know? It's a phase. It's just Laura. She's so kind. She's so nice. She's such a good kid. My first stint in rehab, though, was 14 years old.
oh, was,
Yeah.
okay.
So I started
Wow.
my mom, obviously identifying with mental health issues in our home. Like, even though she struggled, she would stop and start and all these things. And she saw it in me early, and she wanted to put a stop to it. And I just made more connections because I had no idea what actual recovery was. I was like, oh, cool, now I can get this, this, and this because I met these people at this IOP program in Swarthmore,
Right.
And I came out and I got a job, and I got a job at a pharmacy. We're gonna slow blink to that one. It was not a great idea.
So let me back up again. So at 14, you go to your first rehab. What was the reason why, or was it because was it drinking? Was it like,
It was
were
mainly
you
smoking weed every day and
smoking weed?
and using, yeah,
Okay.
and drugs,
Right,
taking
right.
pills and stuff.
Okay.
Well, my sister would have them, my mother would have them for their mental health. I would steal them,
Right.
very early on.
Okay.
Again, most of the crowd that I was hanging out with were a few years older than me.
Right.
I was in a higher grade than I was supposed to be. Not
Okay.
because I tested out, but when I tested young, I tested well, and I was able to get in early. You know what I mean? So I graduated at 17. So most of my friends were a year above me, and I was just kind of moving along a little faster than most
Okay.
in terms of my addiction,